Welcome back. All right, so we're going to review this final game of the night. The LA Kings at home against the Edmonton Oilers. And while the other games were pretty low scoring overall, I mean, I understand that there were 4 goals, 4 goals, 3 goals for the winning teams, but there was nothing for the losing teams. No shutout in this one. And the home team got enough goals to make up for some of the disappointment for other home teams, though I don't think those fans are going to agree. So it's Skinner versus Copley in this one. The Oilers had the early jump. The shots are 2-1 in their favor, 2.5 minutes in. Fogle has a chance that's held. The Oilers get a power play. It's a delay game call against the Kings. Draisaitl has a shot that saved. The rebound was cleared. They were very good at clearing the rebounds tonight, LA. Byfield fires one wide on a rush out of the box. So one of those plays where you got to watch the guy coming out of the penalty box. Kings press. Edler has a shot that's blocked. Both teams are getting good chances in transition at this point in the game. The Kings press draws them a power play, and they score on it. It is Fiala on the power play from Kempe and Kopitar at 9:21. Franze Kopitar, that is point number 1,100 or 1,100 in his career. So he buries the one-timer. It's a good cycle there. The Oilers look to answer. There's a near miss from McLeod in close as the Oilers press. Kings go back to the power play. Nurse clears early, but eventually they get the goal. Roofs it in close, does Fiala for his second goal and fifth in 2 games. And they're both power play goals in this game. Velarde with the assist at 11-11. Velarde's been picking up assists lately, not as many goals, but he's been getting points. So the Oilers press for a response. They're kept to the outside. The shots are 9-6 for the Kings with 6.5 minutes left. The Oilers draw a power play. There's back-to-back clears by LA. They do a good job. They kill it off. But moments after it ends, the Oilers get on the board. Yamamoto tips one in from Nurse and Bouchard at 17:02. And then with 40.2 seconds left, the Kings, they press, they draw themselves a power play. So lots of power plays in this game, tons. One team got power play goals, the other team did not. So second period, Kopitar couldn't bury a rebound. Janmark clears. They did kill off that Kings power play. There were 6 shots for the Kings on that power play. Moments later, power play for the Oilers. McDavid has a shot that's held. Then there's too many Oilers on the ice. So we get 4-on-4 for 19 seconds. And then on a breakaway, Kempe scores a power play goal from Fiala and Danault at 3:51. So that was the end of the night for Skinner. Campbell goes in. This is not on Skinner. Watching that, I thought, nah. Yes, he's allowed 3 goals in the first 23 minutes and 51 seconds, but he's also faced 24 shots. So this was a wake-up call to the Oilers, I felt, more than anything. Campbell was tested right away. Hyman then hits an off-balance Byfield, who was slow to leave the ice, but Byfield stays in the game. Velarde with a one-timer, that saved. His next chance is held. The Kings go back to the power play. Fiala nearly got a Michigan during that press before the power play, so I felt like I had to make sure that got on the board. So now the veterans are jumping in too. The Michigan's become a valid hockey play, whether people agree with it or not. There's a short-handed Hyman tip that saved. Velarde fires one wide on a rush. The power play's killed off. Holloway has a rush chance that's held. The shots are 10-6 for the Kings at the half. The Oilers are still allowing too many chances. 8:29 left. The Kings get another power play. Kempe's robbed, but it's reviewed. Was he actually robbed? And it turns out that Campbell's glove makes the save, but the glove is across the line. So the puck is in the glove, the puck is across the line. Kempe gets that power play goal from Fiala and Doughty at 11:40. That was only 8 seconds into the power play too. So just a rough night. That's 4 power play goals for the Kings right there. Oilers then get a power play. Kings shot block, cleared out. There's a shorthanded rush by Lizotte. That was defended, but they do kill off that power play. We then had a fight between Puljujarvi and Danault. This was a game that had some fighting going on in it. And then McLeod at 16:36, he scores from Bouchard and Broberg. So that makes it 4-2. The Oilers trying to stay within shouting distance in this one. And with 2:40 left, the Oilers get a power play. And you could feel as this game went along that these teams were remembering how much they hated each other in the playoffs. And that was just continuing to become more and more of a problem. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has a shot that's held. The power play's killed off. And then Kupari has a rush chance that deflects out. So we're going to the third with the score 4-2 for the Kings. I did record the preview for tomorrow's games in between the second and the third, but it was a complete disaster. I have to re-record it. No, I'm not going to upload the other one. No, that's gone. So third period, early press by the Oilers. Just between rabbits and cats, I tell you. So pressed by the Oilers early. Draisaitl goes beast mode. Copley holds. The shots are 3-1 for the Oilers at 4 minutes. Dave, if you're watching this, you can ask Yvonne. She'll tell you what happened. So at 7:44, the Kings get their 5th goal of the game. It's Iafallo from Arvidsson and Doughty. That one went off Campbell's glove and in. So first you've got a goal here where the glove barely crosses the line. And you've got one here where Campbell almost had it. So Campbell played well, but the Kings weren't being denied in this one. It was a rush on a turnover as well where Iafallo ends up getting that goal. Bouchard has a shot that's held. The shots are 5-2 for the Oilers at 8.5 minutes, but they'd allowed the only goal of the period. We then had a fight between Hyman and Durzi, which may have something to do with Hyman's hit on Byfield in the second period. Durzi didn't like it, so they talked before the face-off. They agreed. Hyman told Draisaitl. Draisaitl said whatever in response, and then the fight was on. Not between Draisaitl and Hyman, although that would be, to see two teammates fight during a game would be truly and really transformational to the game. Oilers press are kept to the outside, but then McDavid steals one and just decides, I'll do it myself. He scores on a rush at 9:26 to make this game a little bit more in doubt, because the Kings were in control and ahead, but it still felt like if the Oilers can get some momentum here. Copley didn't look fantastic for most of this, and the Kings' defense looked a little bit vulnerable as well. Then there was a crossbar for Yamamoto on the next play. So, again, it could have got a lot closer than it was. The Oilers take a penalty, though, during their press, which they did not agree with. A much better penalty kill by the Oilers here. Broberg then has a stick break, so it's a 5-on-3.5 until Campbell freezes the puck. They do kill that off. They do rush. And with 6:04 left, the Oilers get another power play. Kings clear twice to start. McDavid has a shot blocked and cleared by Durzi. The Oilers' power play then goes offside, and it's killed off. So the Oilers' power play was ineffective. So while Louis DeBrusk was arguing they should have had another power play late, all I thought was, they haven't scored on 7 of them. I'm not sure the 8's going to make a difference. Clearly, the Kings have got their penalty-killing game going. Goalie pull with 2:55 left with 2:37 left. The Kings are guilty of an icing call. McDavid then prevents an empty net goal by Kempe. 1:57 left, the Oilers call a timeout. Eventually, Arvidsson steals a puck while the puck kind of rolls to him. He turns around and fires it down the ice from his own zone, and he hits the empty net at 18-18. That makes the score 6-3. And then to round things out, Costin had a fight with Brendan Lemieux, which was a really good tilt. Lemieux almost clocked him, and Costin got him pretty good. So the next time these teams meet, those guys may fight again. Your final score is 6-3 for the Kings, who go to 2-0 against the Oilers this year. They go to 24-14-6 overall. For the Oilers, they're 21-18-3. Frustrating loss for the Oilers because they played well for large portions of this game. It really is the penalty kill and their power play. The special teams are the difference here. The shots 18-8 LA in the first, and then they even up a bit. 15-14 for LA in the second. 9-5 Oilers in the third. The final shots are 38-31 for the Kings. Power plays, the Oilers 0 for 7. And LA was 4 for 7. So there's your difference right there. Hits 26-22 for LA. Skinner saved 21 out of 24. Campbell saved 11 out of 13. Copley saved 28 out of 31 at the other end of the ice. So there you go. The Kings win this one. Big win for them. We'll see what goes on for them in their next game and how the Oilers bounce back from this. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.